Have you ever felt like asking for the bare minimum, respect, honesty, consistency, makes you feel guilty? Like somehow you're demanding too much just by expecting to be treated like you matter? If you've ever caught yourself shrinking your needs or apologizing for asking for respect, this video is for you because today we're breaking down why toxic relationships distort what you think you deserve and how to reclaim the basic without guilt. Hi, I'm Coach Nia Renee. I'm a narcissistic abuse relationship recovery coach, double certified, and I help abuse survivors break free from emotional wounds and build thriving relationships rooted in self-trust and intention. So let's talk about it. Let's be real. Relationships should have a foundation of mutual respect and care. That's not luxury. That's the standard. But if you've been in a toxic, manipulative, or narcissistic relationship, you might have been taught otherwise. In relationships like these, needing basic respect is weaponized against you. You're made to feel difficult or too much for simply having boundaries or needs. Eventually, you start to internalize that. You start believing that wanting consistency or honesty makes you high maintenance. Today, let's talk about why that happens and, more importantly, how you can start undoing that belief. Let's look at what happens in abusive dynamics. In the beginning, a lot of toxic partners use something called love bombing. It's the overwhelming, all-consuming affection and attention. They show you the best version of themselves, flood you with praise, validation, gifts, whatever it takes to hook you emotionally. And then slowly, the good moments become less frequent and they start pulling away. And when you naturally ask, "Hey, what changed? Why don't you call as much? Why are you ignoring me?" They flip it. Suddenly, you're the problem. You're too needy. You're too sensitive, too controlling. And this teaches you that even asking for very basic things, communication, respect, honesty, is a burden. You get trained to believe that your normal human needs are unreasonable. Think about that for a second. You aren't asking for anything extravagant. You are asking for the basics. You are asking for what you deserve. But when someone benefits from your silence, they'll make sure you feel ashamed for speaking. Now, another reason why respect starts to feel too much is intermittent reinforcement, basically giving you breadcrumbs of attention just enough to keep you hooked. One day they're loving, attentive, the next they're cold and distant. It's random, unpredictable, and it creates a cycle of hope and disappointment. Your brain starts associating small, rare moments of kindness with love. You start telling yourself, maybe if I don't expect too much, those good days will come back. It's not real love, it's survival on scraps. Real love is consistent. Real love doesn't make you beg for the bare minimum. If you're sitting here thinking, why did I put up with that? Why did I let it get that far? Pause. This is not about weakness. This is about survival. It's about what you were taught love looks like. You adapted to an environment that made you believe your needs were too big, but your needs were never too big. The room you were in was just too small. The shame you feel, that's not yours to carry. It was placed there by someone who couldn't or wouldn't meet you where you deserved to be met. So how do we begin undoing this belief that basic respect is too much? Step 1, name the basics. Write down a list of non-negotiables, things like respect, honesty, communication, consistency, safety, things that shouldn't even have to be earned because they're the foundation. Seeing them in writing reminds you these are not luxury. These are your rights in any relationship. Step 2, watch the guilt. The next time you feel guilty for expecting something basic, pause. Ask yourself, would I shame my best friend for wanting this? If the answer is no, why would you shame yourself? Step 3, practice receiving. Many survivors struggle with accepting love and respect when it's finally offered. Start small. Practice letting someone do something kind for you without deflecting, minimizing, or apologizing. Step 4, redefine normal. Healthy love isn't perfect, but it is safe, it's consistent, it doesn't leave you questioning your worth every other day. So start observing examples of healthy relationships in real life or books or therapy to remind your brain what normal actually looks like. Step 5, build self-trust. The more you trust yourself to identify what's unacceptable, the easier it gets to walk away from what doesn't meet your standards. Trust grows with patience. Needing respect, kindness, and consistency doesn't make you too much. It makes you human. The person who made you feel like you were asking for too much was actually giving too little. It's okay to raise your standards, it's okay to expect more, and it's okay to walk away from anyone who treats your needs like a burden. Comment below and tell me what's one basic need you are reclaiming for yourself today. And if this video helped you start seeing your needs differently, subscribe because there's so much more healing waiting for you. You're not asking for too much. You're asking the wrong person.